Go to JP.
JP's
The JP.
JP's.
I got JP's.
Welcome to JP's TV.
JP's TV, believe it or don't.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, all my fellow Americans. Thank you for tapping in with me tonight. Been a great day today, and I really enjoyed it. We're gonna get to some real hot topics today. For that being said, let me get this J from her, and let's take a stroll down memory lane. Now, let me just reiterate that JPTV is anti-vaccine. Okay, I just want to put that out there. They've been trying to push this shit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to push it on you at the job. I then received numerous of emails saying that the CDC had passed this law saying you could take your mask off as long as you're vaccinated. And I did a show. I did a show back in the day, right? I did this show called Hoaxvid 19. It's on my channel. You can check it out. They were giving out joints for it was this whole campaign thing called Joints for Jabs, or Jabs for Joints, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they stick you with the vaccine. They give you a bag of marijuana, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That was wild. You could look that up. Just Google it. Jabs and joints. It was actually a DC campaign type of thing. So it was here in the nation's capital. Very interesting. I was thinking that, you know, how the world is going right now, and it's just, you could just feel it. You know what I'm saying? The COVID vaccine influence is real. Okay? They're pushing it on you everywhere. So my job, right? And you know, I don't give a fuck. My job, everyone pretty much has it, you know. I'm the only one that's standing my ground. I'm not taking that shit. I'm not giving into that shit, okay? I'm just letting everybody know out there, so I don't want to upset nobody. You already see me. You'll see the video, and you'll know. Okay? If they ask me, I'm gonna say, go on the video. You know what I'm saying? Go on the video. You can figure that out. This JPTV is an anti-vaccinated program. Okay? You know, we don't deal with that funny stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling out there? You know, people in the comments. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. You know, all my fellow patriots out there, all my fellow Americans out there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like that video for me. Like this video for me. And we're gonna get into some stuff. You know, JPTV. I like to show what's going on, so you can see what's going on yourself, okay? I show you what's going on in the community, okay? I am going to touch on what happened on the last show when I had mostly all the blacks on there, and they were complaining, begging, still begging the white man, which is very overdue. I hope y'all enjoying the Phil Collins. You know what I'm saying? I had to put Phil on today because I was feeling it was in the air today, okay? And I was feeling it. You dig what I'm saying? It was feeling it. It was in, man. You know when you feel something, do y'all just go with that gut? Or do you just play it out? You know what I'm saying? What's the best way to do it? Would you say people taking magnets and what? And putting them on their arm after they got I know, right? I seen that. I seen a couple of videos where they tested it. And the motherfucker got stuck up there and shit. Man, That's just crazy, man. Look, for the people out there, please do not get involved with that stuff, okay? You can do better. Think for yourself. That's what the government is telling you what to do. I mean, come on, man. You can feel the bullshit in the air, man. You can feel the bullshit in the air, okay? Let me bring my panel in because we're going to get right to this. Over the weekend, it's just been a series of just brutal crime. And I tried so much to find out like a white crime or something, but I just couldn't find it. Yeah, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Phil, thank you for blessing us with the great music today, Phil. Thank you. Shout out to Phil Collins. You did what I'm saying. I'm gonna bring my panel in because we're gonna get it right to these sound bites and get their perspective on it. Let me bring them in. Yo. Familiar faces.
Happening.
Let's go.
Okay, fellas. You know how I do on JPTV. I gotta show you what's going on. Okay, I gotta show you what's going on, and to make you think what the bigger problem is. Okay, let me run this first soundbite because it's actually in your area. Okay, it's actually in your area. So let me roll this soundbite real quick. Listen up. You see it?
Nah.
Not yet.
Not bad. Okay, let me roll the soundbite.
And even canines find an inmate that escaped from police custody early Friday morning. Devontae Teton Ross was on his way to state.
I can't hear.
Was able to take off running on foot, still handcuffed and wearing chains around his waist. Authorities say he was wearing a black hoodie, black pants, and black shoes with orange stripes. This as police caught another inmate that escaped from two officers Thursday morning. 20-year-old Hassan Carlos Strover was being escorted by the officers at a rental car lot at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport when he also took off on foot. He was being transported back to Arizona where he faces murder charges. In a series of tweets, Fulton County Sheriff's Office says he was caught by a civilian who saw his description late Thursday night, saying in part, quote, a patrol unit spotted the fugitive as he ran into the woods. Police used night technology to locate the 20-year-old.
Very interesting.
That Ross, the inmate that's still out on the...
Very interesting. And they're still out on the loose. Question. If they gave a $100,000 reward, would you turn that nigga in?
Nah.
Huh? Would you turn him in for $100,000?
What do you do?
He murdered somebody.
Man.
Took a life. And he ran. If they gonna do it, they might as well stay and do their time, right?
Huh?
They big and bad.
I don't know. It's just I'm not a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I still live by a certain code, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not with the going to the police for snitching because I don't snitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with the police, period. So it's like I ain't gonna go to them to snitch. So I don't know. But if somebody killed your little sister or something, God forbid, you would want somebody to say something. So it's like, you know, but me per se, nah, I don't think I can specifically go to the police and go, you know, for a reward. I couldn't do it.
What about you?
I agree with him.
Oh, you agree?
I agree with him. I mean, I'm not gonna, especially when you don't put yourself in jeopardy too for something that you don't got nothing to do with you.
Well, how you know
the
that's
police job, they can do their job.
Very interesting. Now, how far will you go? Check this next soundbite.
happened in front of dozens of witnesses and cameras. The man who they were targeting told me that he saw them walk by and he had this overwhelming feeling that something bad was about to happen. So he says at least he was ready. It happened that fast. On March 4th at about 2 p.m. at El Pastillo restaurant on Cannon and Brighton in Beverly Hills. Investigators say a group of gang members target a man dining in this watch, a $500,000 Richard Mille timepiece. The man wearing it says they put him in a headlock, repeatedly hitting him in the head with the gun.
With the thing cocked and all he had to do was squeeze the trigger right to his temple, he was able to get the gun away from the guy and wrestle him on the floor.
Detectives say the gunman fired twice, hitting this woman at another table in her leg. The three thieves took off and into a getaway BMW.
This robbery was the definition of bold and brazen, occurring on one of the busiest intersections in the city of Beverly Hills, if not in the county of Los Angeles, with 40 people watching.
With the entire Beverly Hills
what you think about that?
Case at the start of the investigation.
I mean,
Crazy for a fucking watch.
for a watch, 500,000. That's how much that watch.
I mean, where you gonna fence it at though? I mean, and who's not gonna know? I mean, that was like a pointless steal. Like that's just fucking stupid.
So the point of this video is, I mean, the robbing and the stealing is very rampant. It is very wild in the Black community, right? And I want to know, how far would you go if something were to happen like that? Because that little scuffle right there, someone pulled out a gun and shot a lady that ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like shot her in her leg, didn't have nothing to do with it. And so how far would you guys go if something were to happen? Let's say like this. Roll the soundbite.
Good evening. I'm Micah McKay.
And I'm Rick Passy. Breaking news here at 9. Another child shot in Chicago. A 2-year-old girl was shot in the Little Village neighborhood.
WGN's Gaynor Hall is live at Stroger Hospital now with more on her condition. Hi, Gaynor.
Hi, Ray and Micah. The victim is a little girl, 2 years old. She was actually just transferred here to Stroger Hospital, reported in good condition. And we have some video from outside Mount Sinai Hospital. That's where she was driven first. And you can see the car, a black SUV that she was riding in. She was in the back seat. Police say a male was driving and another car pulled up alongside them and someone inside opened fire. This happened about 90 minutes ago at 26th in California, right in the shadow of the county criminal courts building. The 2-year-old girl was hit in the leg. Again, she is reported in good condition, but activists tonight saying the condition of the violence unfolding on Chicago streets is sickening.
2 years on this earth, and you discharge that weapon and hit this baby.
It makes no sense. We out here every night. Somebody's child shot. Last night we had a 9-year shot, 15-year shot, 16-year shot, and an 8-year shot. Enough is enough.
So at this point, no one is in custody for this shooting, but investigators looking at surveillance video from the area. Of course, we'll keep following this story and we'll bring you an up.
No one is arrested. No suspects or anything, right? So a 2-year-old was shot. How far would you go to not say anything? Why in the Black community we have that type of code where we don't snitch? What does it do for us? Is it something like, oh, it's something that it's a Black code? Because I remember Dr. Umar mentioning, well, we don't have a code of conduct. Well, is that one of them? Because that seems like all the Blacks agree on we should not snitch, or we should, you know what I'm saying? So how far would you go?
So here's the thing. When I think a couple episodes, I said all people are racist. All different races are racist, and you just kind of prove that point where he says it kind of a thing in the Black community. So unbeknownst to other communities, within our community, that's a kind of a thing when you say don't snitch. But even aside from that, look at the bigger problems that'll cause though if you do though. So not only if somebody kills somebody, right? Somebody's gone. The other person who done killed somebody is on the run now, who eventually probably gonna get caught. If you snitch and that person, and they now know that, all right, that person that's on the run is that person who snitched, they're in danger. Not only are they in danger, whoever they hang around and where their family is, they're in danger. So it's gonna go down the line until whoever it is get caught, if they get caught at all. So you got a whole line of people worrying about one person that basically had nothing to do with you.
So they don't have no morals or anything, just immoral.
It's no morals. It's just
that you can't.
I mean, it's a bigger problem though. It's not just okay. Nobody's snitching. I mean, the bigger problem is nobody's got nothing to do. There's no outlets. Like back in the day, we used to have little programs and shit where we can go to after school programs. We don't get that shit anymore.
Now, in that situation, it's probably going to take some money behind somebody to knock somebody off. I mean, these days, you know what I'm saying? These days, the snitching is cool. The snitching is accepted. You know, they already got a rapper that already came out sort of snitch, but he had a reason that he wanted to snitch because they were doing stuff to his family or whatever. He wanted to protect his family. I don't know if that's a pass or what. You know what I'm saying?
The only reason why I say I wouldn't snitch to the police because it's like a contradiction. Like I don't believe that the police in our community is built for our community. I don't believe they're built to help us. So it's like, why run to them when you need help? You know, it's like a contradiction to be like, oh, fuck the police. And as soon as something happened to you, you know what I'm saying, you run to the fucking police. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick a side. Either you're for the police or you're not. You know, I'm still, if God forbid something happened like that close to mine, the first thing I would do is not run to the police. You might have to find me in jail somewhere because I'm gonna try to find you myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know. That shit can go so many ways, Pete.
It definitely could. I would have to be honest. I would have to go ahead and give the guy up. So don't do nothing dumb around me. Oh man. Hey, I'll be just like Birdie back. If motherfucker say, who did it? He be like, that motherfucker right there. I ain't doing time, but none of you motherfuckers.
You won't have to do shit if you don't say nothing.
But what you're doing is you're essentially you're protecting a family, bringing someone to justice that you know who did it, and they know they are evil person. So why not just purge all them evil people out? Maybe the community would be a better place. Okay. So the question was, is that a black code? Instead of keeping the family together code, they concentrate on a code that will equal up to destruction, which will bring murder and mayhem. See, that's the blacks are too willing to be used for destruction. And that's what we're facing. It's a internal battle. It's nothing external. Let's roll this next soundbite because this is very interesting. And this is for all the kids out there. All the kids out there. No. I got that one for last. It's this rapper named Young QC that I'm going to bring out. I'm a Chicago rapper. I know you probably heard of him and stuff like that. But before I go there, let me play this soundbite real quick, okay? Please stay with me. All right, roll the soundbite.
You're thinking, is this going to be my? Is this going to happen to me?
Well, the man responsible for 3 different armed robberies over the last month is finally yet in police custody.
Yeah, the most recent Sunday where he shot a cashier 3 times. Spencer Blake has exclusive surveillance video for us.
Nothing appeared unusual when this man walked up to the cashier inside the Minute Mart on Southern Avenue and 40th Street Sunday. He pulled out money to buy something, but then he also pulled out a gun.
When you get a gun pulled on you, you don't know what to do. And her instinct was to flee, and he shot her in the back twice.
You can see that in the surveillance video, though we paused it just before the shooting happened. But surveillance video shows that even after those first 2 shots in the back, the gunman wasn't done. As he shuffled out the door, he turned and shot the woman, still lying on the floor, a 3rd time.
He's an individual without a conscience. That's all I can think of.
Police say the man in the video is 29-year-old Trey Waters.
You
Initially,
bet.
he was also involved in armed robberies of a hotel and an ice cream truck last month.
Can I get a pin on the floor? You sure can.
After the shooting at the convenience store, other employees are on high alert.
It's
You bet.
heartbreaking. It's devastating. She's coming here on Mother's Day, living in a
On Mother's
for her
Day.
family.
And Tuesday, staff made another discovery that they plan on turning over to the police.
Casey in front of the building.
The cashier is still recovering in the hospital and has already had 3 surgeries.
I don't see how someone can even find it in their heart to even pull the trigger on a woman.
Waters is facing several charges of armed robbery.
Well, I hope that woman is okay. So I question when I see that, and this is recent. So when I see just the robbing and stealing and killing, what are the blacks suffering from? And you see how he shot him in the. He already got the money, and you gonna kill her? I mean, you gonna try to kill her? You already got the money. You already got the money, and you still shot at her.
Nobody don't got reasons for what they do anything no more, man.
You can't even rob nobody. Look, when people get robbed, they say, "Hey, man, just get the shit up." You can't even do that no more. They still shoot you once you get the shit up. Man, I don't know how much. I don't know how much he got.
35 to life. That's what he got.
Yeah, 25 to life. He got his whole. Yeah, that's what he got. 25 to life. 25 to life, and that's what he got. And this is another tragic story. I don't know if you all heard of this young rapper named Young QC from Chicago. Did some things that you would find very interesting and very just pitiful. And our kids are watching stuff like that. We definitely gotta watch our kids. And for the mothers out there, you have to keep the father in the house, okay? Because that's what happened when you don't have the father in the house. Everything is in a disarray, okay? Remember, the woman cannot lead unless there's a man to God. With that being said, let me run this next soundbite. You gotta check this out. Young rapper QC. I don't know if anyone of you heard. And anyone of y'all heard of him? Nah. Okay. All right. Interesting. I never heard of him either until now. Let me run this soundbite. Check this out. This is very interesting. Let me run this soundbite. Wrong one. Hold on. Let me roll this soundbite.
Roll a videotape.
Here we go.
Man, about to go get this $1,000 out for the fans, man. Really, I'm gonna take out 20,000, man. Just to show people, you feel me? I'm on a whole different level with this, man. I take this serious, man. So you can't put me in the same category as the others.
Shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet. This that get y'all want it. This cook up hard, don't it? Y'all gotta beg my pardon on it, but this sound like God, don't it? Yeah, I'm tired. And y'all got to pay your tithes. Call my family, Holy Ghost. Church on chrome with ties. Pop tags, not paranoid, cause a pawn shop was my paradise. I was dead when it about to came for that.
As you can see, he not even caring about the money, so he must guide it. The young rapper QC must guide it, okay?
I restored a feeling of when the goods made a killing. Hiding choppers in the closet, $500,000 in the ceiling, and I'm with angel feet.
You feel me, man? I don't play no games. You feel me? I don't play no games, man. You know, I do this for real, bro. I don't got no problem with giving back, man. I'm the only one out here with a show that's actually giving back, you feel me? And I got proof to show it, you feel me? Shout out to this fan I'm finna go slide on, man. I'm finna take care of you.
Millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, millions in the ceiling, millions in the ceiling, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet, shoppers in the closet. I'm haunted by horror stories.
So, what y'all think, man? Young QC, man. Young QC, man. Think, you know, young rapper doing it, man. Young rapper doing it. You dig what I'm saying?
When I see people do throw money up in the air in a crowd, yeah, it's just fucking stupid, man. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I understand you want to give back, but you know, yeah, just fucking stupid, man.
It's a trend. Like a lot of rappers I know, not just Young QC, rappers I know, you know, do that. You know, it's just a thing. I don't get it. That's just like strip clubs. Y'all go in a strip club and strip trips, you know, do that. So that's the same thing to me, wasting money.
And that's you know what? That's interesting. That's the thing, because it seems like whenever we get some money somewhere, we just ball it out. You know what I'm saying? We all got a problem with that. I also got a problem with that sometimes. Sometimes I have to be, you know, calm down some.
When you get a little bit more money, you start buying shit that you don't even buy on the regular and shit.
Yeah, right. It'd be like smart shit now. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, man, I'm gonna fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and put the money in this real quick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, I got a question for you on your show. Like, so if you ever were to get, you know, $1 billion, would you buy like that $1 million, $1 billion mansion? Would you have that garage with like 40 cars in that motherfucker? Like, would you do that?
No, I don't think I would. I would have enough so I can live with that lifestyle, but I'll keep it content, and I'll have you know, like a couple of houses everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's
understandable. That's understandable.
Yeah,
I would.
A lot of these millionaires be having like big houses and don't even touch like half of their house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck, you got that for? Like,
yeah.
Oh no.
Won't even walk over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the North Wing. I'm in the North Wing for a whole year.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it happens.
Man.
It happens.
So I wanted to also let y'all know about Young QC on how he came up. Very interesting story. Let me roll this soundbite. This is how Young QC came up. Let me roll this soundbite.
Soundbite.
Listen up. An aspiring Chicago rapper who goes by Young QC was reportedly doted on by his mother, Yolanda Holmes. As an only child, the 23-year-old, real name Kwame Wilson, was given anything he wanted, including clothes, jewelry, and a Mustang. But according to the Chicago Sun-Times, that wasn't enough. So he decided to have his mother killed to get his hands on her insurance policy. On Friday, January 31st, Cook County Judge Stanley Sachs sentenced QC to 99 years in prison for hiring a hitman to do the job. The shooter, Eugene Spencer, received 100 years behind bars. The word is matricide, meaning murder of one's own mother, Sachs said during the hearing. Whatever he wanted, his mother gave to him. A car, a job. One could say he was spoiled. She gave Kwame life, and it was his choice to take it away from her. In 2013, Spencer took a ride with QC's girlfriend to Holmes' residence, where he shot her while she slept. He then got into an altercation with Holmes' boyfriend, knocking him unconscious. He returned to Holmes' body and stabbed her after QC allegedly instructed him to make sure the victim was dead. Over the next couple of months, QC drained Holmes' bank accounts and at one point customized the Mustang his mother had given him with gold-wing doors. In a YouTube video posted to his account in May 2013, he walked into a Chase bank where he withdrew $20,000 and then tossed it into the air for his fans to collect. The video was later played in court for the jury. QC, now 30, merely nodded when Sachs announced the sentence. Despite his actions, QC had the goal to say, I just want to say, nobody loved my mother more than me. She was all I had. That's it. So, what do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell
I think
for our new videos. And it's all.
when they hear about your story in jail, you're a dead man. End of discussion. You're a fucking dead man. Like you're gonna be put in isolation ASAP.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
You're gonna check in immediately as soon as you hit the fucking yard. Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
So all his money he was throwing in the air wasn't even his money.
Man.
Wasn't even his money, guys.
But why would you record it though and document this shit like and everything like you legal? That's what kills me.
That's some goofy shit, man. Hey, what the fuck?
It's that clout. That clout runs deep.
Killed your mom?
Yeah, clout is
mom. Off this mom, man. Had her hit.
What is this?
Had her hit. Your own mom, though.
Man, you're
happy, dog, and smiling like nothing even happened, man.
Man. His life in jail is fucked.
Fucked up, man. Yeah.
Like,
he
there's
is.
no way you can go to somebody and tell you, hey, what you in for? I mean, you killed your mom, and you black too, and you killed your mom? Oh, you're fucked. You're fucked.
I don't know.
Fuck with you, man.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Claiming insanity or something.
That's what I'm saying. So how far would y'all go? What if that's okay, your aunt or something? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't give a fuck. It's not worth it.
It's goofy.
Okay. Would you turn him in?
Now I probably haven't hit myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, somebody gonna get your ass, man. Somebody would have got him anyway. Somebody would have got him. The family, somebody would have got him.
Man.
Yeah, that's goofy, man. I don't even know what to say about that, Holmes.
Yeah.
Young QC, man. All the kids out there, y'all don't need to chase the clout, man.
You knew you was going to jail on that one. Just
stop chasing the clout. Don't
all-
chase the clout. Just chase that like button and hit that jump right there.
Just taste that like button.
Chase that like button.
Yeah, I've never heard of a story of a black man killing their own mother for money. That's like some shit you just hear like in the movies or something. Or
Well, it goes down. Like I said,
that's a first.
Blacks are not there. And look, wasn't no dad around. Blacks are not suffering from racism. They're suffering from a lack of moral character.
Well, we got it from somewhere.
We got it from somewhere, right?
Where do we get it from? Where do we get it from?
Man, that's my next point. Let me roll this soundbite.
Soundbite.
That's a very good point. Let me roll this soundbite.
We begin tonight with a heartbreaking tragedy in Tempe. 2 kids found dead in their home this morning. Tonight, the children's mother is locked up and she's facing charges in their deaths.
Tempe police tell us she told an officer she heard voices in her head telling her to kill her kids. Our Elliot Polikoff joins us in Tempe, where both the community and investigators are really reeling after this. Hey, Elliot.
Hey, Whitney and Spencer, we have just learned that the mother of these 2 children, 41-year-old Yui Adue, has been arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Authorities say this is still an ongoing investigation, but from the few details we do know, this is just a tragic story of 2 children gone way, way too soon.
Yeah, I see them playing in the pool, saw them with their mom a couple times, and they were happy, beautiful children.
Tempe police still haven't released the names of the children, but what we do know is that one was a 9-year-old girl, the other a 7-year-old boy. Police say they arrived at the Tides apartment complex around 12:30 this morning following a domestic dispute between Yui and the children's dad. They say it seemed to end on a positive note.
Ultimately, at that time, the parties were separated, which is something that if we can do that in those instances, that's a win for us because we can get the parties separated in case something. It really kind of minimizes things flaring up again.
Tempe police left the kids safely in bed, but at around 7 this morning, the mother flagged down a Tempe police officer at the Apache substation nearly 6 miles away to let him know she was hearing voices telling her to kill her children.
And the officer that was flagged down, once he heard that statement, he did what we expected him to do, and that was to do the follow-up investigation to figure out, okay, what could have happened? Did something happen? You say you heard this. Did you actually take action on it? And it was that follow-up work that led us to the apartment and to discover the children deceased inside there.
What the officers exactly saw, still not released at this time, but the impact has been felt by both the police officers and around the apartment complex.
That's not uncommon. I've heard that happen before.
It's sad. It's sad. The lady
illness.
so the avenue killed her. Yeah.
So when you ask me about that, you see where the anger comes from. Don't hate your parents, but if you are going to hate and you can't help it,
Right, your lady in Minnesota Avenue did that.
hate mama. Okay.
And Silver Spring.
I want to ask you: have you ever heard of the father turning the kids away from the mother?
Not particularly.
No. Let me roll this soundbite. This is very interesting. This is a very great soundbite. And this what mothers would do. Check this out. But all seriousness, and this is my lovely kids, my daughter. I'm telling everyone this stuff is real. Teach evil and hate to their kids. It's unfortunate that it has to be one of mine. Some things that your mother say about me.
She says don't listen to your father. And tell him stuff that I don't want to tell him.
I just had a deja vu, young. This was just so real.
Yeah.
It goes down. All that separation. She's talking about you and how messed up you are to the child.
Crazy.
It goes down. There's no lie. Okay? The woman, not all, but most, the one that's in that lower state, they will try to turn the kids away from the father as much as they can to smother them.
Did she say she tells me stuff that I don't want to tell you?
Right.
That's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? So she already know in that situation with my daughter's mother, she already know that if I tell her about what happened to her ass, she might get a whiff of that, and her mother, and she might look at her mother different. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So she trying to keep that secret. You know, oh no, look, don't listen to nothing your father say. You know what I'm saying? My baby was sat there confused.
Mm-hmm.
Like, huh?
It's a time when they get older and they after a while they got, you know what I'm saying, just like you did, use common sense after a while. Like, hold on, that shit don't make no goddamn
But
sense.
it's sad that we have to wait till it gets there. Like we get so much. You know, not all moms are like that. Shout out and much love to the real mothers that's out there. You know what I'm saying? But for the ones that's not, like, why do we have to wait so fucking long? That's unfair for us, and that is unfair for the fucking child. But you are right, Kufu. It comes to that time, man, where they start to think for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, that's crazy, man. That hurt my heart watching that, man.
Yeah, it's tragic, man. I had to drop my baby off today. It took me a whole half an hour to calm her down. She was crying. She couldn't even walk to the gate. She couldn't even go to the gate. She was like, she said, I can't do this without you. I said, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, that's crazy, though. That's
She said, Daddy, I can't do this without you. I said, whoa, man. I said, whoa. I said, young.
Go ahead, get her, young.
She said, when I turn 10, I want to come live with you. She said, when I'm 10, Daddy, I want to come live with you.
I just said that.
You already got me. Because I was telling her, I was telling her, I was like, babe, you got to hang in there. You know what I'm saying? Till you about 18. She was like, Daddy, I want to go at 10. I said, huh?
But look, that just come to us, you know what I'm saying? Like, as men, you know what I'm saying, to just get on our shit. Because like we are stable, but when you think about it, like we ain't stable. We already know that the court is going to benefit more for the mom. We know that. So with that being said, like when we go in there, we got to go in there on our shit. They, for one, we know that they cannot deny us rights, you know what I'm saying, to an extent of our daughters, especially if you're paying child support. If I'm paying child support for my kid, that is legally saying that this is my damn child, for one. So if I can go into this court and say, I want legal time with my kid, the court will give you legal time, even if it's, all right, you gonna have them Tuesday, Wednesday, and the court will do it if the court has to do it. It's just about the man, like actually, man, having your shit together and like going in there, because they gonna go in your background. They gonna see if you got a house. They gonna see if you got an apartment for the baby to come over. If you got a pot to piss in for the baby, food in the refrigerator. So you may be all right as a man to like live, but now are you able to take on a little girl? Yeah, we can mentally, but we got to be able to show these fucking crackers and the fucking government, you know, to their standards that we can take care of our own child. So that's what it's gonna come to, Pete. It's gonna come to the point we boss up a little bit more and be like, man, look, I'm taking my daughter. You know what I'm saying? We there.
And that's one thing about the children. They always come. They stay curious and they always come back. Them kids, the mothers that really take them away, probably move and shit. They always want to figure out some shit when they get a certain age. They're gonna find out what's going on. But this is the interesting thing that one of our fans put up, Kiki Coleman. All right, I want my son to have a relationship with his dad, and his dad said, "Fuck him." So what about the fathers?
I did not mean it that, but niggas don't care. Like, niggas don't care. Niggas will say that right to you, man. I know a guy on Instagram. His name is Fuck Them Kids. Like they don't care. Like nobody cares anymore, and it's fucked up, bro. Like it is fucked up. Every cause has an effect. So these women fucked up. I believe it's because these men fucked up, man. You know?
It is. Okay, quick question for you before we wrap this up. Fufu, if you had a house to build, would you hire a Mexican or a black?
I will hire whoever can do the job the best.
Okay, and they happen to be both one Mexican, one black. Which one you rolling with?
I'm gonna hire a black.
Fufu, who you? Ozo, who you hiring?
Good answer. Good answer, Goof.
Try to get me, man. I'm ready for these questions, Mo. But if you want to ask me specifically, I'm gonna hire my own race, obviously. Just like any white guy will hire his own race.
Oh my god. Who would you? Whoever will get the job done, you know, whoever with it. But I know them Spanish people, they work fast.
Man, I'm hiring Amigo.
Yeah, they work fast and they don't charge that much.
Right, and they don't try to get over. Like the blacks, they will get over.
But you just said everything was equal. You just said everything was equal. So
no, I said they get equal. They can both build.
What? Nah, so you changing shit now. Now you changing shit.
Yeah. Said, can they do the job? I said, yeah, they both of them can do the job.
All right, well, they can do the job. They can do the job.
So
you didn't say nothing about price or nothing.
But your experience with blacks working on houses of yours, how was it?
I mean, it was all right.
Now, did you try Amigo?
They gonna get it done, my friend. They gonna get this shit done.
Have you tried Amigo yet?
Yeah, you playing.
I plead the fifth.
Man.
Oh man.
Yeah. Jesus.
With that being said, man, we gotta go to a quick commercial break. We gotta pay some bills.
So don't tell anybody. It's Jimmy. Our sex life sucks.
Really? You? I went to Chulanka's shop. I think I have something for you. Let me go get it. She gave me a couple of these.
Mojo? What's that?
Trust me, he'll get his mojo back in just one pack. Mojo back in just one pack.
Alright, girl. I'm gonna try this ASAP.
Mojo.
Who is the chick in the gray and blue, man?
Those my homegirls. Okay, look about that video. I shot it. I directed it. Man, I'm ready. I'm ready for the big leagues, man. I'm ready to take it on, man. I think I can do it. I can shoot a movie, man. I think I'm ready. That was just a little skit, a little something of what I can do. Okay, Mojo.
Like a little skit, a little something with damn self.
Oh man, that was Mojo. Mojo will keep you right and keep you long and keep you strong. Have you large and in charge. And at your best, it'll come up to your chest. Okay, just one pill. All right, it do her the right way. All right, I'm trying to tell you. All right. With that being said, we had a great show. You know, I know it's getting to that time. And anything y'all want to say before we dip out of here?
Man, just stay focused, man. Stay focused. You stay clear of distractions if you can.
Yeah. Use your common sense, and common sense is not common to everybody.
Common sense is definitely not common to everybody. Definitely right. You guys, thank you for coming past. You know, let me play a couple of clips for you. I got some more. I'm high up, you know. Take about 3 days, yeah.
Take about 3.
This Kufu slid us some Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard of it.
I should have went to Southside House. Never heard of it. I wrote this on like.
JP,
Yeah.
I think you're the whitest black person I know.
Oh, thank you.
JP's the JP's total Texas.
That's why I'm coming every week, man. It's worth it. It's all worth it.
And no vaccines, please. Leave that shit alone. All my American patriots out there, you see the flag, we represent. All my American patriots out there, you know the deal. Sooner or later, they're gonna be having IDs and shit for you to confirm that you have the COVID shots. You know, that's what I heard. Okay. CDC new guidelines on removing the mask if only vaccinated. They will issue a ID saying that you have the COVID shot. The FBI is also on the lookout if any vaccination cards are fake to lock you up. Okay, that's just a little bit of info that they're doing as far as pushing this bug on us. Okay, stay safe out there. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the love out there. Go ahead and click that like button for me, okay? Thank you very much.
Always in a good mood. Hear me and believe. Hold on for a second, dog. I got a sample for you. Take two, hit my phone back. Man, do what you do.